one.
Because you have said, I mean, one will ask, what is the majority? I mean, they all agree that Uyi Igbe will be their speaker. We saw the genesis, just a moment.
Yes.
We saw the genesis of the crisis. Before the crisis began, Uyi Igbe was considered everybody's speaker.
Yes.
APC, PDP. He accepted him as speaker. And at some point, there was a crisis. I think they tried to suspend some the PDP members in the House of Assembly, and then that was what degenerated to what we have now. Does it mean then that he's no longer the speaker only and simply because that crisis began?
When there are crises, still this, you see, once there are crises and two speakers emerge, the old speaker and the new speaker.
How can two speakers emerge? I mean, that was the battle was not over who was speaker.
Yes.
The battle was whether or not you had the right to suspend us permanently or indefinitely from the State House of Assembly. Wasn't that what the crisis was about?
Yeah, that was the beginning of the crisis. But those were just the symptoms. Before then, there were upwellings. Some of the party members, particularly the APC members, all wanted to go back to join their kids and kin in PDP.
Take us through the upwellings. Let us go through the genesis of the crisis according to your side of the story. Yes,
according to my own side of the story is that there was never an ACN. I mean, there was never it's APC. APC was already was a banned substance before now. Those members were elected on the platform of ACN. I'm giving you the genesis. And when all of a sudden the banned substance woke up and said there is APC, some members wanted...
It's not a banned substance because they became...
No, just a moment. At your age, you never saw any substance known as APC.
Just a moment, sir. Right. I mean, a banned substance is something, when you're talking about illegal drugs or illegal... Let us not use such terms on a registered political party, please.
Yes, although it is registered, none of those gladiators can tell you today that they were elected under that platform. The people who voted for them, if they consider their interest, they would not have gone to APC because they never elected them to go and serve under the APC. They were voted either ACN or PDP. And Section 97 of the Electoral Act says that if your party is no longer in existence, either you have to stand firm with your people. You are not, except your party is divided, we are not supposed to gladiate. If there were merger, the APC has not been tested, so they don't have one single public servant as we speak, except some shenanigans called the local government election that was done in Kano. The Ogun State, Osun State election, though won by APC, they've not been sworn in. So as we speak, we don't have anybody who are elected under the platform of APC in this country. So it is this upwelling of members who felt that, because you see, as a legislator, you must listen to the interests of your people. The people they represent wants them back in PDP. That is the result of this upwelling you are seeing. They all want to go back to the PDP, but the comrade governor will not let them go. And they are all pretending. I know it is easy to wake a man who is fast asleep than a man who is pretending to sleep.
How do you mean they will not let them go? Four people went and joined the PDP.
This is the cause of the crisis we are just talking about. So those four dared it. You see, it's not everybody who have the courage to do what is needful. Those four were the cause of the crisis because they left. They shunned all the overtures from the comrade governor, and they left for PDP because they know that is their natural habitat. And I can tell you, within the next few months, they are all going back.
But under what platform?
If they want to be re-elected, because they feel disappointed. If we send you to AIT and you end up working in China without proper recognition from us, we'll feel shortchanged.
But under what platform was the governor re-elected?
The governor was re-elected under APC.
I thought you said there's nobody that has won elections under APC.
No, is the APC ICN? When was he re-elected? But the governor has been changing colors, so as I speak, I don't even know where he belongs. But I can assure you he's going to end up with the PDP. Just watch. It's a matter of time.
So now that the matter is where it is now, and then the other group sitting in the legislative house that is being renovated,
yes,
What's the way out for them? Because if they know that what they're doing is just a mere academic purpose.
It is. What the way out is for them to retrace themselves. The one that left for government house should come back, or the abandoned House of Assembly should come back, and they should see themselves as legislators and not an arm of the executive. That is the way out. And if they do that, it's better for them. It's better for their political future. Because I'm sure if you read the mood of the people of those states, none of them are happy with what is happening. Because they are, you know, when the elephant fight, the grass suffer. They are the ones suffering now. And none of them is, even the executive themselves, they are not enjoying what is happening. Because when laws are made for one man, that is not what was contemplated by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Can you give us an example of some of these laws that have been made for just one man?
It's known to them. For instance, when we say we are not going to allocate funds to SEC, those are human legislators because maybe you are targeting somebody. In this case, they are targeting the governor in making those laws. Whatever laws they are making, whatever motion they are passing is in the interest of the community governor. As long as they even denigrate to go and sit within the confine of the government house, that's not envisaged by the Constitution. It is envisaged that they are going to have not a watertight separation, but at least they are going to maintain some semblance of separation of power.
Well, just a moment though. Let us remove let us not look at what is happening at those states. If, for instance, you were in the Federal House of Representatives, if, for instance, the Federal House of Representatives decided to renovate and decided to use somewhere else temporarily, you know, as their sitting place, would you say that that was totally illegal?
At whose request? Are you to decide for me what is convenient for me or what is comfortable for me?
I mean, if the members themselves decide that, you know, we want to renovate this place, let us move somewhere else temporarily while this place is under renovation. Yes. Would it make it illegal?
No. That was why I was asking you, where is the hazard? Where is it? Where is the motion? Because if we are suffering, he who wears the shoe knows where he pinches. Mm-hmm. If there was need for them to move, it could have been a resolution of the House, and it would be so budgeted for, and the executive will implement. There was nothing of that nature. But what happened was, in a hurried bid by the community governor to stop them from sitting or to acquire them as an arm of government, he went and pulled down the house. And that's what you found there. Otherwise, what will you say that people came to attack? Who are the people? The police should be questioned. At what time were the houses of assembly or the House of Assembly in those states attacked? Who were those arrested? Are they being charged to court?
What do you think about the suspension of the 4 members? Because that happened, and then they said, look, we want to accept this, and everyone thought it was part of the rules of the House.
Why were they suspended? Why would they be suspended? You see, we should not allow our personal interest to override the interest, the public interest for which we stand to serve.
Even if all of them agree to the suspension, or if majority agree to the suspension.
But these are part of the reason why you have democracy. If all of them agree to be suspended, they will have remained suspended.
No.
The people...
Not all. Majority in that House said
PDP
will suspend this 4.
PDP stands for equity, justice, and progress. That's our motto. Whenever you trample on any of these things, we resist, even if it is one man standing. We will not allow a situation where, because as we speak, what is the rationale? What is the ratio for which these people were suspended? No, nothing. You can't just wake up from the blues and say, don't forget the speaker is just first among equal. He can't just wake up and say the comrade governor has spoken to media, I should suspend all 4 of you. What is the reason?
So all those reasons that they were given, that they had to be investigated and then submit your legislative paraphernalia while the investigation goes on, you don't think it's tenable? It's
not tenable because there was no genuine reason. It's not tenable because if we allow that to happen, then you see they should watch what is happening in the National Assembly. Before anybody is suspended, the reason is known. The whole world knows about the reason. We don't just wake up today and say everybody is suspended. Otherwise, His Excellency Senator David Mark will have suspended all the APC members in the House.
But have you forgotten that while Honorable Dimeji Bankole was Speaker, he suspended some members in the House?
How many are there?
But there was a
We all watched the drama. Was that not a shameful thing? Even if you were the Speaker, we wouldn't have allowed that to happen.
But it happened.
No, at that level. But you saw something happen. Would have warrant suspension. That's a house meant for people of honor. To pull down your shirt in a house. I mean, for God's sake, if they were suspended, they deserve to be suspended. But in this case, tell me one glaring evidence of why these people should be suspended, other than the fact that they refused to, they opted out of the APC. That was all. And people should be allowed a choice.